What is up, guys? Today I am bringing you my very first series. I've been toying with the fact of I touch a lot on fat loss and how to, approach the topic of losing fat and doing it the right way. We're going to be starting today off with talking about, are you ready for the fat loss phase? So you may be asking yourself, like, what do you mean? You just go straight into a diet? No. We don't do that here. So if you are eating less than 1,600 calories a day, restricting your food, you don't have a menstrual cycle, very important, have disordered thoughts around food, you're over-exercising, not allowing rest days, if you've been dieting for 3 months or more and you've hit a plateau, you're not seeing gains, you're not in a position to go into a fat loss phase. This is because your body is not at its optimal level to be able to perform even losing any fat. If you are doing any of these things, you may want to hold this information for later, and we need to fix that first. So to diet, you want to make sure that your body is comfortable with the position it's in. Your body fat percentage needs to be at a level that your body is comfortable at, where your hormones are regulated, you're having your cycle, you're not having a lot of disordered thoughts around food or disordered behavior patterns such as body checking. It's very important to fix these things before you go into a diet because it can be very detrimental to not only your physical health but your mental. So I know some people go through long-term binge and purge cycles, which is also another issue. These type of cycles can put a lot of stress on the body and put the body into what we call survival mode. So the body going into survival mode is where you are going to hold on to the adipose tissue, also known as fat tissue, but that is where the body gets into a shock and stress state and starts holding on to the fat tissue because it doesn't know what is going on. So if you're going through a binge and purge cycle, your body is going to hold on to everything you put in your body during that binge and store most of it as fat because it knows that a purge cycle is coming. So again, the long-term binge and purge cycles makes the body go into survival mode, which is where it'll hold on to all the fat to protect the vital organs and keep the hormones regulated and keep everything running smoothly while you're not taking in any more food. So make sure you're not doing this. If you're doing a binge and purge cycle, we need to fix it ASAP, and it's going to take a lot to fix your body. The next section we're going to be talking about is hormones. So hormones play a huge freaking part in losing weight. I know that might sound crazy, but when you want to lose fat, your hormones cannot be out of whack. If you're not having your period, and I know there's a lot of girls and women out there who have lost their period due to extreme measures when going to the gym and eating. If you've lost your period, your body does not trust you in this moment to have babies. How the heck do you expect your body to lose weight or lose fat if it doesn't even trust you to have a baby? If you are not having a period, please talk to a professional, a doctor, see what you can do to fix this and get that regulated first before you do anything. But with that said, I'm going to give you some information of things that can help regulating your period and getting it back. Oftentimes when you've lost your period, you're not eating enough. So going into what we call a reverse diet is where you slowly increase your calories over a period of prolonged weeks or months until your body is at a plateaued level and you get your period back. And the other version of this is going all in. If you don't care that much about, gaining a lot of fat and gaining weight, you can go all in and just eat until satiety. Eat until you are full, and that can get it done a lot quicker than if you were to reverse diet, which is basically doing it over a prolonged period rather than just going straight in. Another tip I have for helping regulate your hormones: increase your fat intake. Ladies, don't be scared of fat. It is not going to hurt you. I'm talking about the macro here. Eat the avocado, eat the peanut butter. Peanut butter is not going to hurt you. I eat peanut butter every freaking day. It is bomb. I love it. Peanut butter is my favorite. Increase the fat intake. It's okay, and it's actually really helpful to getting your hormones and everything going again. So don't be scared of fat. The third tip I have is reduce your exercise. I know this can be scary, especially if you're somebody who has been addicted to overexercising or not eating very much. But when you exercise, you're putting stress on the body. So you can't really fix your hormones when your body is still in a stressed state. My fourth tip, manage your stress and anxiety. I know this can be hard, especially for somebody who is going through very stressful times, if you're having disordered thoughts around food or body image, but finding a way to just get rid of as much of the stress and anxiety as you're having and will allow the body to focus more on regulating the hormones and being in a relaxed state where it can actually do the work. Last but not least, you're probably not going to like what I have to say here. You may have to gain weight. You just might. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with gaining weight. A lot of times when your hormones aren't regulated or you've lost your period, it's because you're at a body fat percentage that your body is not happy at, or you're at a weight that your body is not happy at. We need to fix that first to be able to then get your period back. And honestly, you might just gain the weight for a short little bit, and then once your body regulates, it can lose the weight just like that. You might have to gain some weight to be able to lose. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me here, I've done it. This is how I regulated my hormones and got everything back on track. So now that have you noticed I've been pulling my jacket up? So to recap, we have just touched on whether or not you may be ready to start a fat loss phase. Again, if your hormones aren't regulated, if you're having disordered eating or thoughts around food and body, over-exercising, restricting, you've already been dieting for a long time, you are not ready for a fat loss phase. But if your body is happy with the weight it's at, you're at a good enough body fat percentage, and it's not too low, you are ready for a fat loss phase. With that said, we are going to be touching on in the next video exactly what this means and how to begin the fat loss phase. I hope that you guys enjoyed, got some really good value out of this. I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and give this a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram at logan.bfit for some more information like this and some workout tips. And subscribe down below, and I would love to see you next time. Bye!